Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today I'm going to show you how to make this really simple PVC horse bow. I've shown two other designs of PVC bows on my YouTube channel, but this one tops them all as far as what I've made so far. It seems to be holding up the best out of all the other designs. Instead of using 3/4 inch pipe like the last ones, I've been using 1-inch pipe for these bows. This makes the bow more powerful, but also makes the bow more resistant to limb collapse. If you're in Canada or America, it would be best to use Schedule 40 PVC pipe. There's just no way you can go wrong with that. The walls in those pipes are about twice as thick as the pipes that I'm using, so it's really hard to make a good, long-lasting bow. So because of this, the draw weight in this bow will be much less compared to a similarly made bow with pipe that you can get in North America. For this project, you'll need a 4-foot section of PVC pipe. I marked the center and 2 inches from that, and this will be our handle section, and also 9 inches from the end. The first step is to heat up our entire handle section. Now, as you can see in this video, there is a weird bend in the limb closest to you. That's because I tried making this bow earlier, but I didn't have enough heat, and so I had to stop at that point. Now, you want to just bend this to where there's about 8 inches from the tips to the middle of the bow, and this will be our first bend. You want to make sure that you heat up all around the handle, or else you'll have a weird kink in the middle, and that will weaken our bow. As you can see, for each bend, I cooled down the bow by pouring cold water over it. Now what you want to do is heat up one limb to about 9 inches from the end. And it would really be great to make a mark at the end there, 9 inches from the end, so you know where to bend. And then that mark should line up with the handle. As you can see, I'm just stepping on either side of that bend there so that I can make sure it stays there and doesn't spring back to its original shape. Now, you don't want to flatten the sides, you want to keep everything as round as possible. Because I'm using pretty thin pipe, even a small kink can cause the bow to collapse. You want your pipe to be so hot that it'll droop down just by gravity. Once you've gotten it that hot, then you're ready to bend. Say what? You want to make another mark on the other limb 9 inches from the end, and then make it to where that mark will line up through the handle and your other bend that you just made. Sadly, I got the camera angle wrong, so you can't really see what I'm doing, but you'll be able to see the finished shape of the bow in just a bit. Now you want to heat up from that 9-inch mark to the end, and then you want to bend this to where the last bend will be parallel to the handle. Once again, I'm really sorry that I didn't get the camera angle right, but you'll be able to see the finished bow in just a bit. So you can see here the final shape of our bow. Now all we have to do is cut nocks in it, and we can technically be done. But I'm going to paint it and make it look real pretty. So to cut the nocks, you just want to take a file. You can take a half-round file or just a regular file like the one I used, and cut your nocks. You want it to be at least the diameter of your string, and you want it to be angled down to where the angle will be pointing down towards the bow. I'll be using paracord for the string of my bow. So to make the loops for our bow, you want to make a knot like this. It's a simple overhand knot, but before it tightens, you want to adjust the knot so that you'll have enough room to put it onto the nocks. Then you want to make a loop 4 inches from the end of your bow, and then here's how to string it. Now to string your bow, you'll place one of your loops inside the set of nocks on one limb, then flip it over, and then step inside the bow like this, and string it. This can be challenging to do, especially if you have such a powerful bow like this. But there we have it. Now here's how I decorated the bow. So as you can see here, I put tape around the handle section so I don't paint that, and now I'm just going to paint it with some spray paint. After I was done spray painting the limbs, I took the tape off and replaced it with a nice black duct tape handle. This bow best resembles a Mongol bow from a few thousand years ago, probably before any of us were even born. I found out how to make this bow from Thebackyardbowyer, which is another YouTube channel, and he does all kinds of stuff like blacksmithing and bow making and all that kind of stuff. So if you liked this video, you're definitely going to like him. So stay tuned. I have all kinds of other different little projects that I have going right now. Hopefully I'll be making a wrench knife for you guys. I'll close with a short clip of the new wrench knife that I've just been making. God bless you all and have a good day.